All right, so video on the 2¼ inch Motofab rear lift blocks. It's on the 19 Silverado Z71. So, it's a little chilly in here. Got the heater on and just jacked it up and crawling under and loosen up the U-bolts here. But anyways, so for this kit, disconnect your ABS wire up here, disconnect it right here, and that tab, and that'll be a sufficient amount of slack and to drop down this one side here. And when I've done them in the past, any kind of lift blocks, I don't disconnect the whole rear diff. I just kind of loosen them up, make everything you know, some slack, and just kind of push down on the one side and slip it in. Put your U-bolts around and kind of, you know, put it up snug, and then work on the other side and do the same thing. And then you don't have to worry about your diff flopping around and twisting and, you know, having to get extra room to slip the blocks in. But anywho, just got the diff supported right now, just barely, and I'm going to take off this bracket to loosen the e-brake cables and take the shock, take the bottom mount off there. So I'm not sure how much room I got with those brake lines on top of the diff there, so I might have to pull off that bracket, but we'll see. So anyways, that's it for now. All right, so I'm at the stage where I probably could have got away with leaving the lines connected. You have the bent hose here, got your brake lines. I just disconnected the bracket right here, loosened up these ones. It's only a couple little brackets along the way, all the way down. E-brake cable off, or sorry, the mount is off. And now we got our block is loose. So there's the factory. Here's the aftermarket. Do a little comparison. There you go. So, got our alignment holes, and you got the tapered end goes towards the front. So I'll be going this way. Okay. I don't know if I can do this without. Yeah, I'll have to put it in, but I'll have to use my other hand here and lower the diff a little bit more, so don't forget to support it. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so definitely needed two hands. I had to push down on this a little bit more and slip that in. Got the lines or the holes lined up, the alignment pins. Don't forget to not pinch your ABS lines or have it wrapped around the other side, just whatever. So yeah, pretty easy to put in actually, and that side's loosened over there, the U-bolts, and but not disconnected yet. So you just loosen them up enough, get your truck high enough so you have room to drop it down and support your pumpkin, so it doesn't flop around. But it shouldn't flop around anyway, just because I have both side or one side connected still. But yeah. Definitely don't have to drop the whole thing, just one side, push it down, slip it in, and that's it. So the next thing I'll do is I'll wrap the U-bolts around. Once I got these guys here, all they do is they slip on down. Nothing fancy, just like that. And then you got your bracket, which will slip on, and I'll go from there. All right, next video will be shortly here. I'll pause it here for a bit. Okay, so this is actually extremely easy to do, like extremely easy. But it's definitely quick. I only need my impact. Well, you need to break the U-bolts loose with a ratchet, but take them off with that. You got one socket here, which is for the new ones, I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyways, 7/8 works on there, deep socket. I just use an adjustable wrench for the shock on the other side there, and the ratchet, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a little tool for removing clips, like little Christmas tree mounts or whatever, and 10 mil socket for this, or wait, no, actually I don't know if it's a 10 mil. I'll have to check, but anyways, this tool here works out great. And we got this guy here. What was this again? 21 mil for your shock bolt. And yeah, that's it. But I got this guy put on here. You see that? I just gotta drop her down, torque it down, and then I'll have to retorque it again, and you know, put a few kilometers on it. But anyway, super easy. Watching videos of the height and what it looks like with a 3-inch level, and then seeing a couple videos about guys are saying it's, you know, it took them 4 or 5 hours. I have no idea how it would take that long. It only took a couple hours to do the front with hand tools on the ground, but you know, everybody's different. Things come up, all that kind of stuff. So, but for me personally, I find it extremely easy. I've done a few of these lift kits or leveling kits and blocks and spacers on Fords and other Chevys, stuff like that, and I just figured I'll do the same process. But you definitely have enough room to just disconnect one side, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's the old ones here, and all you do, yeah, you just literally take the bolts out, take those off, and take that. I already went over this, but yeah, shocks, all that crap. So now I'm just gonna lower the diff down, and I'll pull that spacer out. It's really hard to see. I don't have any good lighting in here, but anywho, you get the point from the other side. So, all right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, we're back again, and everything's installed. Rear bolts, 2 1/4 blocks, ABS lines, shock bolts, e-brake cable line, a couple brackets on the diff for the brake line, ABS. So that's that. Both sides are done. I'm just going to put the wheels on here, drop it down, and retorque everything. And yeah. So I'll get back to you in about 2 seconds here with a time that it took. I started at 10:21, so I'll get back to you 2 seconds here. All right, so 10:21 and it's 11:17. That's ridiculously easy and fast. Just hand tools on the ground, a couple jacks, couple tools. It's actually really easy to do. 10 times quicker and easier than the front, but even the front was pretty easy. Only because it's like pretty much brand new parts, right? So nothing's stock or seized on there. So sorry for the noise, but it's pretty cold out, and I got the little Mr. Heater on. But anyways, I'm gonna do what I said, and I'll get the video in about 5 minutes here when I get the wheels on, and see the difference in height and a measurement for you. All right, there we go, 41.5. It's hard to see, but yeah.